Warning: this video contains disturbing images. It's time to take a trip around the world and delve into all the weird foods our species like to chow down. Unfortunately, the world isn't only full of those tasty breakfasts we spoiled you with a while back, if only. Consider this a public service and an education to save you from shock when you come across these, the 10 weirdest foods from around Asia. A commonly known disgusting food, the durian fruit is renowned for its pungent odor, and is most common in Thailand, Indonesia and Malaysia. While it is considered the king of fruits in many cultures, many find its overpowering aroma to be unpleasant, described as being similar to rotten onions, turpentine, and raw sewage. Due to its persistent odor, the fruit has been banned from many hotels and residences throughout Asia. A delicacy throughout Asia, the century egg, also known as preserved egg, 100-year egg and 1000-year egg, is made by preserving duck, chicken or quail eggs in a mixture of clay, ash, salt, quicklime, and rice hulls for several weeks to several months. Through this process, the yolk turns a dark green-gray in color and develops a pungent flavor, due to the hydrogen sulfide and ammonia present. The white becomes a dark brown, translucent jelly with a salty flavor. Glass of fermented horse milk, anyone? In Mongolia, this isn't an unusual offer at all. They make a kind of beer called AYOUB by taking a mare's milk and letting it ferment into a fizzy, sour and slightly alcoholic liquid. It's traditionally served chilled in a bowl-shaped cup. Dregs are supposed to be poured back into the main container. Few people would look at a tarantula and think lunch, so it's perhaps no surprise that these spiders were first eaten by Cambodians starving under the Khmer Rouge regime. Bizarrely, they became popular and are now served as a deep-fried snack throughout the country. Apparently, they taste a bit like crab. One of the world's more unusual soups, Genkai Bodeng, combines a mixture of ant eggs and partial embryos from the white ant, plus a few baby ants to add sourness. If your stomach can handle it, the flavor is supposedly quite tasty, sharp and delicate, and a little like shrimp. This fertilized duck egg, with its partly developed embryo inside, is boiled alive and then eaten from the shell with salt, chili and vinegar. You're supposed to tap a hole in the top of the shell, suck the savory liquid and then crunch down the rest of what's inside, feathers, bones and all. As euphemisms go, this one's a corker. Shirako in Japanese means white children, but refers to the sperm sacs of either cod, anglerfish or puffer fish. Looking like white blobs of goo or miniature brains, they are said to have a sweet custardy taste. fried bats are a common food source in the Pacific Rim and Asia, including Indonesia, Thailand, Vietnam and Guam, due to their low-fat content and high protein. They are prepared in a number of ways, cooked with green chili, or deep-fried whole. In Guam, Mariana fruit bats, Pteropus marianus, are considered a delicacy, while the flying fox bat species was made endangered due to being hunted there. The 1999 version of the Oxford Companion to Food states that the flavor of fruit bats is similar to that of chicken, and that they are clean animals living exclusively on fruit. Apparently, the cook of a bat emits a strong odor similar to urine, which can be lessened by adding beer, garlic or chili. Another specialty in China and also Korea, mouse wine is made by infusing rice wine with baby mice. It's made by dropping live 2-day-old mice into a bottle and leaving them to ferment for roughly a year. It is considered a health tonic. It's thought to be a particularly effective remedy for asthma, as well as liver diseases, and is said to taste not unlike gasoline. After the wine has been drunk, the mice are often eaten. Many cultures believe that by eating penis, of any kind, imbues the diner with virility, health and power, but most simply as a source of lean protein. Bull, ox, yak and buffalo are among the most common eaten, particularly in Eastern cultures, including China, and notably Beijing. There is a restaurant in the capital, called Suang, dedicated to serving penises of all kinds, from bull and buffalo to seal and snake. According to those familiar with the delicacy, penis tends to taste tough and sinewy, and benefits from being braised or slow cooked. These foods are delicious for some people, and disgusting for others. This is what makes traveling the world interesting and adventurous. And as always, we respect all cultures and traditions.